When I discovered shadow work, I tried everything to apply the concept, but it never worked for me. Then I made one change, and now I see my subconscious thought patterns every single day. In this video, I'm going to show you the most common roadblock to shadow work and what you need to change to make it work. Let's get straight to the point. It doesn't work for you because these hidden emotions are hidden for a good reason. You yourself have chosen to lock them away in a big emotional safe because they have hurt you in some way, most likely when you were a child. So your conscious mind has decided it's safer to forget them. Shadow work fails because we choose safety over discomfort, hiding painful emotions instead of confronting them. On top of that, your mind has put in place various security systems, so there is no chance for you to get to them. The three main guards are big, scary shadows in front of the safe, called suppression, denial, and projection. Each of these defenders has a unique style of protecting the safe and keeping the painful emotions locked away. Our mind adopts automatic thought patterns to keep painful emotions hidden from confrontation. Suppression operates like a procrastinator within you. It spots an emotional issue and says, I see you, but let's deal with this later. The problem is, later is like that friend who always promises to hang out but never actually shows up. So the issue, well, it just keeps sitting there, stuffed into the back of your mind. Next, we have denial. It doesn't just put off dealing with the issue, it pretends the issue doesn't even exist. It's your mind's way of saying, nope, that scary, painful thing never happened. Last but not least, we've got projection, the master of disguise. It's when you spot your own issues, but instead of recognizing them as your own, you see them in other people. As if you had a high-tech movie projector in your mind, casting your hidden issues onto other people. Suppression delays, denial rejects, and projection disguises. The tricky thing is, denial and projection are sneaky little devils. They operate subconsciously, doing their thing behind the scenes. You don't even realize it's happening, and you genuinely believe that the issues you're seeing belong to the other person or are not there at all. Our subconscious belief system orchestrates our lives around avoiding hidden pain. So now we're in front of this giant emotional safe with no key and three big burly guards. The real question is, how on earth do you beat these giants? The secret lies in outsmarting that last guard, projections. You see, he has a weakness. His kryptonite is light. All you need for your secret attack is a mirror catching the light from the guard's projector, reflecting it back onto him. This mirror is the mirror of truth, your self-awareness. The stronger your self-awareness, the brighter the light you reflect back. And the brighter the light, the more the guard weakens, and the easier the way to the emotional safe becomes. Like a creature of the shadows, the guard shrinks from the light, making the safe accessible to you. Projections serve as a revealing lens to our hidden thought patterns. Interpreting them allows us to make our subconscious thoughts conscious. Once aware, we can work through them. But there's a problem. Where do you get this mirror from? You see, reflecting on your own, just by thinking about emotional situations, is like trying to reflect the sun with a small piece of tin foil, not even close to being strong enough to fight that guard. You have to get a bigger mirror, and the way to get it is through so-called projective tests. These tools work by capturing your immediate, unfiltered responses to stimuli, bypassing your conscious attempts to rationalize or explain away your thoughts and feelings. Projective tests aren't just recording our responses, they're revealing and documenting our subconscious on paper. I will show you how to get to the three most powerful tests I found at the end of the video. Now you have successfully defeated the guard and can freely access your emotional safe. But wait, it is still locked. You still need the key. The way to get the safe to open is indeed the hardest part. The key is your willingness to confront and understand your subconscious. It is the process of interpretation, understanding, and accepting your shadow self. This is called shadow integration. The more open you are to exploring these hidden aspects of your psyche, the more accurately the key is shaped. The more courage you muster to confront your shadows, the smoother the key turns. When you make a genuine effort to understand what the projective tools, the mirror, are reflecting back at you, you're crafting the key. Once you are able to find this key, the very core of your shadow self, it will no longer be hidden from you. You will be able to access that safe whenever you need to. You will recognize your shadow in your daily life once you know what it is. Simply reflecting on emotional situations may not be sufficient for shadow work. The use of projective tests can offer deeper, unfiltered insights into our subconscious responses. Let's say a friend chooses to spend time with others over you. You feel hurt and abandoned. Your first reaction is that you start to blame them for rejecting or leaving you, of being selfish and so on. That's your projections at work. Your shadow is coming out. Now that you have the key, you open the door to the safe, and what you see now is your hidden fear of abandonment. The subconscious part your mind tries to hide from you. The experience of being left alone by those you loved has made a lasting impression on you, which you have chosen to put into your emotional safe. Now, every time that you feel the need to blame somebody for leaving you, you will know where the feeling comes from, and you will be able to reframe your negative emotions. This process can become a fundamental part of your everyday life, profoundly helping you to better understand your reactions and emotions, and ultimately, yourself. As to the projective tests, I found 3 particular exercises that worked best for me, and I've shared them in a separate video on my website. You're welcome to try them out. In the meantime, have a look at this video where we unpack a real-life Rorschach test.